Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Sethly here, back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Today we're going to be going over some original concepts for Apex Legends before the game actually came out. It was posted by a senior artist at Respawn Entertainment, and all of this art really does look fascinating in my opinion. So I really wanted to show this stuff off to you guys because honestly, it's pretty crazy. This is what Apex Legends could have looked like, and personally, I think some of the art is better than what we have now, but honestly what we have now is probably better in the long run. But let's get right into it. First off, I want to say I will link down below the original link where I did see all of this art from the senior artist Brad Allen, who works for Respawn. It does look really cool. You guys should check it out and give him some love if you guys do enjoy some of this art. So let's get right into it. First off, we do have some art for certain character and class icon concepts. I'll show on screen right now. As you guys can see on the left, this one might be Gibraltar, I think, because it has the little arcing shield above, and then we have Caustic's ability icon, as well as I think that's going to be Bangalore with the missile strike, and then maybe a Wraith portal in the middle. I'm not too sure what all of these actually mean, but they do look pretty cool. Now let's get on to some other stuff that does look pretty cool. I'll show on screen right now some concept for what the minimap actually could have looked like. Now personally, I think this stuff actually looks pretty good. Although there are no names for the places on the map, I think it looks really good because it's more realistic. It's not just like a picture of the map. Instead, it's actually like an overhead view of what the map actually is, and I do think it looks really good, but I don't really like the way the circle looks when it is closing. It is way too big in my opinion. But let's get on to some other stuff. Here are some icons that actually could have been like for when there was only 2 squads remaining, 11 players, all that type of stuff that would have showed on your screen. Now personally, I actually really like this stuff. I think it looks more futuristic than what we have now, which goes really well with the Apex Legends universe. Obviously the same thing as the Titanfall universe. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of some of this art, because in my opinion, some of it definitely could replace what we have right now, but it obviously won't. I'll show on screen right now as well some art that could have been banners for the Apex Legends character screens when you are loading into the game. It does look pretty cool, but there's a lot of different stuff. You can't really tell what all of it is unless you zoom in. And then let's get on to some of the original concept art for the ammo type icons, as well as ability icons and gun icons. I do think this stuff looks really good, but it's pretty basic in my opinion. It's kind of hard to tell which is which, but I do think it does look pretty simple and it's pretty clean. Here's some more icon state change explorations of what we could have seen in our UI while we are in the game. Now personally, I actually really like the portrait exploration for your teammates, what you could actually see. I think it's really cool. It's basically just an eye shot like they're in an anime and they're about to fight, but I do think it looks better than what we have right now. However, I don't really like the way the armor and health stats do look. I think it looks a little bit off and maybe a little too big. Let's get on to some more stuff that's actually way crazier than what I have shown you so far. Here's some possibilities of what the HUD and the in-game UI could have looked like. As you guys can see, you can clearly see what weapons and nades and abilities you have very big on the bottom of the screen, as well as the shield and health above, as well as the minimap does look a lot cleaner in my opinion in the bottom left hand corner, as you guys can see, but it is a bit more confusing. And then as you guys can see, this other part of the in-game HUD does look pretty cool. As you guys can see, it shows off which legend you're playing, what armor, what type of ammo, what type of attachments you actually have, and if that showed for all of your teammates, I do think that'd be a lot better than what we have right now, because as of right now, all we can see when we open up our inventory is what our teammates have in terms of helmet, armor, backpack, and shield. So I really do think the fact that it's showing your teammates type of guns as well as attachments could be really good for the teamwork, because you could know what you want to ping for your teammates. It would make things a lot faster, and you could get your teammates some attachments that you might have passed over but they actually still need. Here's a few other interface exploration concepts of what it could have looked like for each certain weapon and its attachment. I do think it looks pretty good, but definitely not better than what we have right now. I'll show on screen as well another concept of what the in-game HUD could have looked like, and as you guys can see, when you look at an item or a weapon, it would be a hologram that shows on your screen. Now personally, I really like that, although in the concept it does look kind of big and it might block some view, so that might have been, you know, why they didn't actually use that. But personally, I do think it looks pretty cool. And here's the crazy part, guys. Look at the screen right now. This is what the in-game menu lobby could have looked like. like. Now, personally, I see this and I kind of think of Overwatch. It really does look like Overwatch. I mean, honestly, guys, I've never played Overwatch, but I think this is what the in-game UI and lobby looks like for that game. But honestly, I kind of really like it. In my opinion, I think if it were cleaned up a bit more and maybe added a few more details, it might be better than what we have right now. Obviously, it's not the best quality, but if it were perfected, I do think it could replace what we have right now. And then I'll show on screen the concept for what a victory could have looked like. Now, personally, I don't really like this one at all. I think what we have right now for the champion screen does look a lot better than what this does look like. I'll show on screen right now another possibility that could have been the in-game lobby and menu for Apex Legends. As you guys can see, it shows Wraith a lot bigger than what we do have on our current lobby. In my opinion, I don't really like this one. It doesn't seem very clean, but that's pretty much it for what we have of the original Apex Legends art, menu, HUD, all that type of stuff, all the concepts from the original senior artist. Now, I really did think this was fascinating, which is why I wanted to make this video. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out a ton. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. It's been your boy Sethly, and I'm out.